An embarrassing security situation on the New York subways tonight. Hundreds of subway security cameras were supposed to be up and running years ago, but they aren't. Instead, it's caught in a legal and bureaucratic mess involving the MTA and one of the nation's biggest defense contractors. Pillar reporter Dave Evans is here with the story.
Well, I think it depends on who you ask as to why the system is still, after all this time, not up and running. There are lawsuits and countersuits. It was supposed to cost the MTA about $213 million, but so far it has cost $307 million and rising. 5 years ago, the MTA touted a sophisticated security plan, close to 2,000 cameras linked to high-tech computers detecting anything suspicious, and all that would funnel to a central police command. But 8 years after the 9/11 attacks, the system still doesn't work.
This is a classic case of total mismanagement on the part of the MTA.
John Liu, who's running for city controller, is furious at the MTA, but the agency says it's the fault of the contractor, Lockheed Martin. Recently, one MTA official told the city council, Lockheed has not been able to pass the required system tests needed for us to have confidence that everything can work as intended. Lockheed has claimed it's the MTA to blame for not permitting work in tunnels when needed.
We are very concerned with the problem that the MTA has had implementing the security plan that they outlined.
The fight between the MTA and Lockheed overshadowed today's Homeland Security event in Times Square. The secretary was here unveiling new TV ads on emergency preparedness, which kind of begs the question, is our subway prepared?
And I think the people of New York City can be confident that the emergency planning for any type of scenario, but particularly for prevention of a terrorist scenario, is as robust here as any place I've seen in the country.
The police and the MTA have dramatically beefed up security, but that high-tech system remains a huge disappointment. Yet riders we talked with today did not seem terribly worried. Do you feel safe on the subway?
For the most part, I do, but I think it's like a lot of us. I just sort of don't think about it anymore. If I think about it, I don't feel safe.
Well, so far, about 1,400 cameras have been installed, but of course, they're not working yet. Lockheed has asked a federal judge to be released from the contract, and a trial on all this could begin sometime next year.
Kind of embarrassing.
Kind of embarrassing, and the anniversary, of course, of 9/11, a week from this Friday.
A week from Friday, okay.
Yes.
Thank you, David.